In this video, I'm going to explain the percentage problems. Here, b%, while we are reading like this, this term, we are reading like b%. b% means b over 100. So, b% of a number x is x times b over 100 it's going to be. Actually, there is an exercise here about this one, and this is the example also. What is the 35% of 600? If we say this 35 is the value b, and this 600 value of x it's going to be. So 35% of 600, when we say it's going to be equal to 600 times 35 over 100, it's going to be, which is equal to 600 and 100. We may simplify these zeros, it may go, and 6 times 35 it will be, and that's going to be equal to 210. So 35% of the 600, it's going to be equal to 210. Okay, here the third property, if we increase a number x by b%, the result is going to be x plus x times b%, which is b over 100 here. Or if we decrease the number, it's going to be equal to x minus x times b%, which is x times b over 100. Okay, with this question now, b% of 40 is equal to 8. As you know, we know this, as you know from the previous page, this is the x, and this is the b%, and it is the b. So the result is 8, which means x times b% was equal to, here this is the result, and it's going to be equal to r. Okay, x is equal to 40. The b% is equal to, we don't know actually what it is, so b over 100 I'm going to say, b over 100 it's going to be, and the result is equal to 8. So what we are going to do here, firstly, if it is possible to eliminate some numbers, we are going to eliminate, which is 0. Here, this is at the integer part, this is at the denominator, so you may eliminate the zeros. So 4b over 10, it's going to be equal to 8. 4b, it's equal to 8 times 10, it's going to be. 4b is equal to 80, it's going to be. b is equal to 8 over 4, it's going to be. And then b is equal to 8 over 4, it's going to be equal to 20. So which means 20% of 40 is 8 going to be. Okay, the next question, 75% of a number, if it says a number, it means that this number is now x for us. So it's 27. So 75% times x, or x times 75%, x times 75%, it's going to be equal to 27, which means x times 75 over 100 is equal to 27. Here both numbers are divisible by 25, and when you divide 75 by 25, it's going to be equal to 3. 100 divided by 25, it's going to be equal to 4. X times 3 over 4, it's equal to 27. So 3x over 4, it's equal to 27. You know we are multiplying the integer only with numerator. Okay, 3x is equal to 27 times 4. So x is equal to 27 times 4 over 3. For this kind of operations, I'm not preferring to multiply the numbers, because the next step we are going to simplify again. That's why before multiplication you may simplify and then you may multiply. Then x becomes equal to 27 over 3, it's equal to 9. So 9 times 4, it's going to be x, which is equal to 36. So 75% of 36 is 27 going to be. Okay, next question here. A number of workers in a factory increases from 500 to 525. Find the percentage of increasing in the number of workers. So here, firstly, we should understand this one. At the end, we have 525 workers. At the beginning, we had 500 workers. So there are 25 workers increased at the end. So it means that the percent we don't know, the b percent of a number, this number, it should be the initial number. This is the x value, it must be b percent of the x times b percent. It's going to be equal to this number, which is 25, because it's increased by a b percent and the result becomes 525, which means only 25 people added to beginning number. So x times x is equal to 500. 500 times b percent, b means b over 100, is equal to 25. So if you simply simplify these zeros, it's going to be equal to 5b is equal to 25, because 5b over 5b over 1 is equal to 5b. So here it's going to be equal to 25. 5b is equal to 25. So b is equal to 25 over 5. b is equal to 5. So we are going to increase 5% the number of people in the factory, number of workers in the factory, and we are going to get 525 workers in the factory. Okay, this is the next and the last one. The price of car goes up 3%, which is 420. So this is the result. This is the b, and we are looking for the x. What is the x? And what is the new price when it says it's looking for x plus x times b percent? We should understand also that one. Firstly, we are going to find the value of x. How it is possible? We know this relation. X times b percent is going to be equal to result, which is equal to x times b percent is equal to 3 over 100, and that's equal to 420. It's going to be. So here in this case 3x over 100, it's going to be equal to 420. This 100, it should go to other side and we should multiply, because it is division here, and the other side it's going to be multiplication. 3x is equal to 420 times 100, and x is going to be equal to 420 times 100 over 3 it's going to be. And I said I prefer not to multiply the terms before simplifying, because after the simplifying it's going to be easier. 420 divisible by 3, and when you divide it by 3, the result it's going to be equal to, here the result is going to be equal 140. So the result of x, the price of the car, actually x is equal to 140 times 100, and you know, to multiply by powers of 10, we are adding directly the zeros to the end. How many zeros here? There are 2 zeros, so 140 and 2 zeros we add, then the result is equal to 14,000. So the price of the car is 14,000. This is the price of the cars, but the new price is it's going to be equal to it's going to be price plus increasing part, which is equal to 14,000 plus $14,420 it's going to be, and the result is going to be $14,420.